Hello all, this is Amanda and I have another process video for you. This one is going to be called Siblings, and it is a layout of me and my three brothers when I was a kid. There's not a ton of photos of me from that time frame, but I've been going back and just kind of doing a fun little album for me, really. Really, let's face it, they're all kind of for me, but I just choose to not think about what's going to happen to them all afterwards. Anyway, so this is just a layout about me and my brothers from when I was a kid. And I chose these Project Life type cards. I don't think they're Project Life cards, but I chose those cards because they have kind of old vintagey looking toys and things like that on them. So I thought they were perfect for a layout from that era, which is like the 70s, I think. I was born in like 76, totally dating myself here. Let's maybe not do that. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I mounted these two photos onto, and these are all Polaroid photos that I scanned and then reprinted. And I went ahead and mounted these photos onto a piece of pattern paper and then a piece of black cardstock. From there, I started kind of playing with these cards, and I'm going to move them all over the place and flip them from front and back and all kinds of things, trying to figure out where I want these darn cards to go. But yeah, in the end, I figure out what my issue is. It's that I keep trying to push them all together, and instead I basically need to separate them all so that it doesn't feel so weird with all the colors like right next to each other. Anyway, this was kind of an interesting process for me because usually I pick out papers and that type of thing first, or I have my photos and so I pick out the papers and everything based on the photos. This time I decided not to do that. I went through my supplies and decided, okay, I want to use these different, like I wanted to use those cards and I wanted to use like some more of the little vintagey things that I hadn't used, and so I decided that I would basically base the layout off of that, and I'm finding that it's actually kind of fun and it worked fairly well for me. So I don't know, it's good to mix it up every now and then, I guess, and maybe I'll stick to doing things by picking out the embellishments first and then the papers. I don't know, we'll see. So now I'm going to ink the edges of all these cards with, I don't know, either black soot or walnut stain distress ink, because those are pretty much the only two that I use most of the time, even though I have a ton of other colors. So here is when I kind of figured out, okay, I need to separate these and put the white space in between, and I liked it a whole lot better once I did that. Plus I was able to see more of the toys on all of these little cards. So I got a new microphone, and I am thinking it sounds a lot better, even though I did not voluntarily get a new microphone. My son somehow seems to destroy headphones, and so he decided to borrow my headset one day, and yeah, it came back without one of the stinking earphone parts on it. So anyway, I had to break down and go ahead and purchase a new microphone. But it sounds a lot better, so it's a good thing. Okay, so I had this tag that I'm just putting inside a little glassine bag, and I put some black and white baker's twine on that. Now I'm going to go ahead and use foam tape and make this hole. I'm like zoning here. Make the whole, what are they? Pictures. Make this whole thing with the pictures and the tag on it dimensional. Yeah, I can't. Maybe today's not the best day to do a voiceover. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep pushing through though. I've had this little dartboard and record and a lot of these little chipboard elements for a really long time, and this monkey too, and I was like, I am determined to try to figure out a way to get these things on here. So I kept playing around with them, and I did get them to work, and I think I actually do kind of like the way this whole layout turned out. It was pretty cute, I think, in the end. Anyway, I'm just going to use a hot glue gun right now to go ahead and glue down this piece of chipboard. Obviously I flipped it over to where it was the blue side instead of that striped side. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of this washi tape up here at the top because I know that that's where I want to put my title, and I need to kind of give it some kind of something to sit on, you know, something to ground the title. So let's see. I pulled out these stickers, and I'm pretty sure I do use those stickers, but I definitely changed the color of them. I don't know what I changed the color of them with. I think that was me spelling siblings to make sure I spelled it correctly. Okay, I think I put a plus sign. Yeah, I put a plus sign, and then I'm using brackets too at the end. I don't like brackets. I keep trying to use them because, yeah, they are always on, you know, the chipboard thickers or, you know, on any of the thickers or whatever. Anyway, every time I try using them, I don't like them. So they're not going to make it on this layout either. But, oh, that's what I use is gelatos to change the colors of the letters. And I'm pretty sure that I use the green, and I think I pull out a pink one to kind of figure out what colors that I want to make them. And I don't use either of those colors. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pull out like a teal color. And then I'm just using a water brush over the top of them to basically move the gelatos around on the letters. I think I'm going to use that color. Actually, I have no idea what it is, but I don't use gelatos a lot. But I kept buying them because, you know, you got to buy all the newest and best stuff, right? You got to buy all the stuff to play with. Anyway, at least I pulled them out for this, right? Not a total waste. So once I'm done with the letters and putting the gelatos on all of them and using the water brush, I think I might have done 2 layers of the gelatos actually. Anyway, once I was done with that, then I actually pulled out the, what is it, the rock candy, what do they call those? Like, you know, the crackly stuff by Ranger. Yeah, anyway, I pulled that out and I put that over the top of the letters too, so it made them look a little distressed, and that was kind of nice. I went ahead and cut this record in half and decided to put part of it over there. I think I mentioned in some of my other videos that I had purchased a lot of different stickers from Japan and that type of thing that I think they fall under the heading of kawaii. So I pulled out some of those stickers and decided to put a little stuffed animal looking thing on one of the rocking horses. I pulled out some of these circle things with like they're kind of puffy. I'm loving puffy stickers. But anyway, I pulled out one of those that was from Freckled Fawn, and then I pulled out another puffy sticker that says life is good. I don't think I put that on there yet, but I'm going to. Anyway, those are from, what is that? Those right there. Me and My Big Ideas, I think. Mambi, yeah, right? Anyway, I think so. So let's see. Oh, I put one of those yellow circles as well up there on that chipboard that my hand is by at the top. I'm assuming that my title is drying since I put that rock candy stuff on it. Otherwise, I probably would have already had the title on there. Well, yeah, there we go. I must have been reading my mind. I am going to take out a stamp. I really wanted to use that giraffe because he was so cute, but he's not going to make it. I am going to use this dartboard, though, by cutting it in half again, or as the same as I did with the record. Oh, cute. I just realized that record says you spin me round. Nice. Now I got that song stuck in my head. I am going to use a stamp on the on that chipboard at the, that's on the right as well. So I think that's also what I was doing, is going through my stamps to see which ones I might want to use on this layout. What else am I going to do on here? The stamp that I'm going to use says you're the best, and I have no idea by any means who that's from, because I take them all out of their packages and I just don't really care who makes things. But let's see, what else am I going to do? Oh, I am going to use that monkey. He's going to make it on the layout by going right up next to the dartboard. I'm going to use another chipboard star and put that above the monkey, and I'm also going to use a few enamel dots on the layout. Oh, I think I also use another star. Okay, so listening back, I'm hearing some sort of funny sound. I'm not sure if that's because maybe I was moving the mic around. But anyway, this is going to wrap up this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, okay? Bye.